Hello dear students of standard 10th, and once again I welcome all of you to my English YouTube channel. Today we are going to continue an interesting poem. Name of our today's poem is Animals. An interesting poem. It is written by Walt Whitman, an American poet. So let us start with a small introduction about Walt Whitman, who was the person who was a poet. Yes, Walt Whitman, he was born in 1819 and he was died in 1892. More information about the person, he was from America and he was known as non-conformist person of his life. Now, non-conformist, it is known as a concept. In simple language, we can say a person, one who is against the religious ideas, one who doesn't accept the religious idea very blindly. More information about the person, that he was the first poet, one who introduced the whole world the new method of poetry, and it is known as the free verse, isn't it? Poetry or a poem, especially it is known for its rhythm. Poetry, it is specially known for its musical tune, but the free verse poetry, isn't it? It is introduced by Walt Whitman in English literature. This is a poem. Name of our poem is Animals. It tells us the love of our poet, yes, for the animals and for the domestic animal. According to him, he feels more comfortable in the company than the human, and therefore, what he wants to talk about his feelings about animals. Let us have a look for that poem or about the poem. Here is our poem. I think I could, I think I could turn and live with animals. They are so placid, self-content. I stand and look at them long and long. Alright, in the very first line, poet tells us that he likes the company of animals. He wants to stay in the company of animals, or he, yes, live in the company of animals. Why? Because they are so placid, they are self-content, isn't it? So placid means they never become upset early, and self-content, those who are self-sufficient, isn't it? Means these are the two things which are known as the God gift, which is gifted to human, but these things recently they are vanished, they are lost somewhere. Okay, human qualities are found, yes, in company of the animals, and therefore I look at them long and long. Alright, the qualities of animals, they are totally selfishness. The qualities of animals, they are so much innocent, isn't it? And the same quality, it attract me towards them, and I like their company. That is the reason, yes, poet tells us in the very first three lines. Next is, they do not sweat and whine about their condition, isn't it? Animals, they do not sweat, they do not make complaint about their present condition, isn't it? We know that whenever we people feel very tired, immediately we people, yes, try to sit somewhere. If we people are engaged, yes, in that work which is totally disliked by us, we people make different types of complaint about that work, about that person. But here there is no chance for the animals. That animal, they never sweat, they never tire, they never complain that we are tired, let us relax or let us take some relaxment somewhere, and they never complain about their struggle. Every day they struggle, and every day they live very critical life. Yes, it is one more reason about the favorite thing of poet. Next is, they do not lie awake in the dark and weep for their sins. And it now, to lie in a dark or to lie in a day, it is known as a human behavior, isn't it? But animals can't do such type of things. Animals, yes. Now let us divert our subject and let us discuss about the concept. Find out the difference between animals and humans. What is the great difference between animal and humans? The most important difference which I have found, that Animals are animals, they can't be human. But humans are humans and sometimes they behave like animals, they behave like jungly animals. This is known as the difference. Alright. Yes, when person he feels tired, immediately he sits and he takes some rest. But in case of animals they doesn't or they never complain that we are tired, let us sit and let us take a rest. Isn't it? They never complain about their critical condition, why we came in this life and why we are suffering from the great trouble. Yes, these are known as the attitude or such type of a behavior of animal. It impressed and cause of that the poet get attracted towards them. They do not make me sick discussing their duty to God. Once again, they do not make me sick discussing their duty to God. Not one is dissatisfied, no one is demented with. Isn't it? Means they never make complaint about the God. Isn't it? Means whenever we people stand in front of God for to worship the God, that time in place of worshipping the God, we people always put our problems in front of God. Isn't it? God, myself, I have born in poor family. God, myself, I am struggling to have a new job. God, myself, I am facing so many problems in my life. Please solve my problems. Means we people always put our problems, but we never worship the God. But this condition is also not possible in case of animals. Animals never make complaint against the God, and cause of that such type of thing, such type of behavior, it is too liked by the poet. No one is dissatisfied, no one is demented with, isn't it? No animal on the world is much happy or no animal in the world is much unhappy. Okay, they are completely neutral, right? They are totally neutral, they remain neutral and they view their life very happily. The animal never care about tomorrow, what will happen tomorrow, isn't it? As the day begins, they live the day very properly, they finish the day in their neutral condition, and because of that I like their company very much. Next stanza. No, not one kneels to another, nor to his kind that lived thousands of years ago. Isn't it? We know we are the human and selfishness. Isn't it? Humans are so much selfish for each and or for every now and then to fulfill their work or to complete their demands, they immediately surrender in front of God or in front of the particular person. But such type of condition, it is not possible in the life of animals. Animals never surrender or animal never beg, yes, in their caste and in their category. Animals never request and animals, they never cry. Such these are known as the things which are liked and appreciated by the poet, and therefore poet he loves the company of animals more than the humans. Okay, up to here we are going to wind up our today's video. I hope you have understood this stanza. Yes, if you have a problem, please write your problems in our comment box. Thank you and have a nice day.